Hello, this is a Screencastify tutorial on how to record um, your Zoom meeting on a Chromebook, which you can't record directly onto the Chromebook and save it. This is a workaround. I have directions. Right now it's saying your high CPU usage is affecting the meeting quality. That's going to happen. I'm going to open up the chat. I'm having this meeting with no one in it, but you would, invite kids or students, whatever, other people. And if you need to record it, per the email from Dr. Greeno, here's how you would use it to record it. First thing you do before you open up Screencastify, because that's the app we're going to use to record the meeting. Before you do that, you want to open up everything you need, all your apps. If you want to use YouTube, because Screencastify will record the audio off of YouTube, your Zoom app, if you want to open up Schoology, any Google Docs, anything you want to explain to the kids or use, have that open. Nearpod, Prezi, any of those apps. So what you do is open up your apps, come into Zoom, and you run your directions. You talk for whatever your intro is, explain to the kids what you want to do. You have the chat open over here on the side. Whenever I record, I do full screen recording. I record the whole computer screen because I'm not real good with the Chromebooks yet. And whenever I do applications, I click on the wrong thing. And I don't usually record what I need to record, so I do the whole screen. So turn on Screencastify, record the whole screen, go in, start talking to the students, give the directions, then I get into the lesson. So I'm going to share through Zoom my entire desktop. You click on what you want to use, what you want to share, and you hit share. Now my screen is set up and I can screen share. In this case, this is my beginning of the year Prezi for the students, and I would jump into the presentation. And like I said, the computer's running a little bit slowly because I have all kinds of stuff open, but that's not that big a deal. So I go through my Prezi, I start my presentation of the class. I go through what I want to cover with the class. Now, the big key is don't hit stop share. If you hit stop share, it will shut down Screencastify and you'll stop recording. So for me to see the kids, I'm going to go back to Zoom. And I don't want to, my camera cuts out. Even if I hit start video, my camera will not work. I can still see the chat over here on the right. But if I hit stop share or even stop sharing with Zoom, it's going to throw everything off. So what I do is I click on my camera app, which I have running. So this way the kids can see me. I can continue talking. And I can follow the chat. And if students are on the call, you'll be able to hear them talking with you. But this way you see everything going on. They can see your face again. And that's pretty much it. Yep, clicked on that again. So I lost my image. Drag myself over here. So I'm running my camera, which is still recording in Screencastify. It's being broadcast over Zoom. So the kids still see me. It's a little bit of a wonky workaround, but once you get used to it, this took me a couple tries to figure out. And I kind of inadvertently stumbled over this with the camera app, and it's easy to do. I have a Google Doc, which I will close my camera, and I am going to minimize Zoom, and I am working on the Google. Oh, that's not it. Give me a second. The stop share across the top of my screen is an issue, but I could pull up a YouTube video. I could show that. I know some people were talking about that as I scramble to find my document. People wanted to record their presentations for the class. It's showing that I'm offline. I don't know why that's happening. Let's see if I can pull it. There we go. So directions for recording Zoom meetings on Chromebook. It's the Google Doc I want to show you guys instead of the students. I pull it up. I could go over the directions if I have Schoology. I would pull up Schoology, show the kids what I want them to do. I apologize for the delay there. You could do all of these neat things with Screencastify running in the background. You're recording your entire screen. You just use that camera app. Like I said, if you wanted to, there's an old update from the spring, and I'm running rather slowly, but you could show that YouTube video, and it will play the... We're doing this for the end of the year wrap-up. So it will play the audio for you. I'm going to close that down because I'm really dragging with usage here. Pull myself back up for you to see. And there's myself live on camera. Pull the zoom up over top of it. You want the camera app on top of the zoom. So they could see you. You could see the chat over on the right with Zoom, and you're good to go. Questions, comments? If you have any, track me down, send me an email, stop up to my new room, 307. And that's the old computer lab on the 3rd floor. I'd be happy to help you out with any of this. Thank you very much, and hopefully this helps. Have a good day. To end this all, I hit stop share, and it will shut down my recording.